This is 7011 Hagen Road, the most talked about home in Lake Clark Shores. Some people call Jim Barby a slob and say his home is a junkyard. After repeated warnings, town officials started fining Barby $300 a day. But Barby is taking the fines in stride. He gives himself a gold star in housekeeping and takes pride when he's identified as the Sanford and Son of Lake Clark Shores.
Come on.
Shannon Cake, News Channel 5.
Daisy, come here.
Jim Barby is a highly intelligent, decent human being who just cannot conform to a town's codes or style of living. He doesn't comprehend what keeping a so-called sloppy property does to the property values to the other people in the town.
I mean, I see value in everything. I might go down the street and see an old, something that's old. I'll take it home, I'll clean it up, and I'll make it functional, you know? Why? Because some people's trash is my cash. I mean, it's a very trite expression, but I see value in everything. Anything you could possibly imagine we have. I mean, anything, probably most of what's been thrown away by people in this county in the last 3, 4, 5 years, I've got most of it and put it in here. I'm really more into coins. I'm into I'm into golf clubs, tennis rackets, baseball bats, dogs, coral, obviously. Whatever's collectible, I collect it. Our country's got a problem with throwing things away. I mean, over in Europe, in France, England, Germany, Italy, Spain, they make things last. Not in America. Here is a list of encyclopedias, World Book encyclopedias that I accumulated over the years, and some college textbooks. Here is some more coral. Here we have a lot of sponges. Sponges mainly are for defrosting the freezer. Every once in a while, Bob and I will thaw the freezer out and defrost it. Here we have a whole big box full of Astor seasoning, including poultry seasoning, nutmeg, and apple pie spice. And the pinball machine, a lot of ballpoint pens, a lot of stamps, a lot of belts. We've got maps all over the United States, one of those atlases. I have more sneakers than shoes. I don't really like shoes. I'm a sneaker person. Because sneakers are more comfortable. My favorite kind of shoe is a hush puppy. I love hush puppies.
How many shoes do you have?
I would say total number of shoes, probably well over 100. Probably close to 150. They're in two areas. They're here and on the back porch. The ones that I can't match are on the back porch, waiting for the mate, you know, to find a matching pair. I mean, eventually you might find the right one this year, the left one that goes with it maybe a year or two later, in a different location.
Does that happen a lot?
Not too often. It's hard to get that second one too.
My first impression of Jim was, there's a seedy looking fella. Nice guy though. So anyway, Jim used to come by in the morning, and he used to come by the house, and just pick me up. So that's how we started our friendship.
Now, I got some sports hats here. Very important sports hats. You'll enjoy this. Here's my collection of sports hats. Now, Bob, I've already told you, loves the Yankees. Bob has got 3 excellent Yankee caps here. Look at this. Here we go. Bob, where are the Yankee caps?
It should be over here, Jim.
Oh, I found one. Here's Bob's. This is his least favorite Yankee cap. I got 2 more.
Yeah, they're just like that, Jim.
Oh, here's a good Yankee cap. Excellent. A black and white Yankee cap.
Yeah, look at it. It's got
It was probably once worn by Yankee manager Joe Torre.
Looks like a crow sat there. That's a...
And one more Yankee cap coming up here. Oh, is a Mike Gordon Mets cap. Oh, Bob, missing Georgia cap.
Georgia's on my head.
I know, okay. Where's the third? Here's the third Yankee cap. 3 New York Yankee caps. 1, 2, and 3 Yankee caps. This is my all-time best piece ever.
Why is that?
Well, look at the detail. I mean, it's like looking at a large diamond from South Africa. It's large, it's heavy, and it's very intricate. Look at the design of that coral. And coral basically is small sea animals called polyps, P-O-L-Y-P-S, and they form little holes, kind of like a turtle living in a shell. Each of these little holes here had a living animal. But this is dead coral that broke off from the reef and it floated in to shallow water, and I recovered it a few years ago.
How much coral do you have?
I think I have approximately 3.5 tons or 7,000 pounds. I've acquired a total of 14 bicycles Most of them I found in trash piles. I take them home, I repair them, I fix the tires, I repair the brakes and the gears. If it needs a seat, I put a seat on it or a pedal. And I get my spare parts. I have these 10 frames here, upside down. I get all my spare parts from those 10 frames. Now, the 14 bikes, I got this black man's bike here. I got another black man's bike. I got a blue woman's bike and a purple woman's bike. These 4 are in the back of the house. I got a couple on the back porch. That makes 6. Should we walk around and see where all the bikes are? Anyway, this part of the yard has my shed. It's a storage shed. I keep a lot of things in there like lawnmowers. I've got sprinkler parts in there. I've got some tires for cars. I've got a lot of empty trash cans here that are waiting for me to trim these trees. When I found them, I decided to put the color ones together and put the white ones together. I got white with white, and I got gray with gray.
Why did you do it like that?
It's just one of my habits. I keep the same colors together. I just did it out of force of habit.
Well, are they in the spectrum of the rainbow?
They were originally red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet. See, the very bottom is red, then I got a couple orange ones, then I got a couple yellow ones, a whole bunch of green ones, and unfortunately, be careful of the antenna. I got one in the wrong place here. This is the yellow one that belongs down here at the bottom. But I got green, and then I got blue, and I could not find any violet buckets.
Have you tried to throw them away? Have you tried to...
You mean putting it in the dumpster?
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
Why not?
Because it goes against my whole nature.
What we don't understand, if you collect things to make use of them, it makes sense, but he just collects them to have them. So I guess there's something in his background that caused him to want things like that.
Retired about 9 years ago, had a job with Bob Eggert, Remington and Vernick Engineers. When I was a kid, I was very thrifty. I lived with my grandmother first until she passed away, and then Mom let me move in with her in her house, and they always took care of all my expenses. All I did was pay for food and laundry and cleaning of the house, and I lived on a shoestring for many, many years, and I worked many engineering jobs. Everything I made, I put in the bank. I had very few expenses. I mean, Bob Eggert jokes frequently, my famous $4 dates with girls. These are little candies that are sold by a company called it's Wonka Tropical Nerds. And little candies you get are grape and strawberry. This one is, I believe, lemon and cherry. And I don't actually eat them, but I collected them as a joke to show my friends that nerds can collect nerds. Now, I'm not saying I'm a nerd, but there's a movie out a few years ago called Revenge of the Nerds, and the nerds beat all the cool guys, the athletes, the jocks, the ladies' men. And I kind of related to the nerds, and I was happy they won. They got even with all the people that had been abusing them and bullying them for years. So that's why I collect these as a joke.
So why do you rank yourself a nerd?
I'm not really. I was once one in high school, but I've come a long way. In high school, I was like A with grades. I was like a C with sports, and probably an F with girls. I was a total failure. I was shy. I stuttered. I had pimples. I just was a total mess. But then as I got older, I improved a little bit, and I got better. But I'm still not what you call rip-roaring success. The thing about golf is it's challenging. I love the outdoors. I love being out with nature, fresh air, the green grass, and it's a sport event, and it takes a lot of hand-eye coordination. The biggest challenge of golf is trying to get your score down to a respectable total. Bob and I are always on the holes that have water. We go in there on the edge and we find balls that are in the high grass on the edge of the water. And we pull them out, take them home, clean them up, and we put them in the bag.
Shoo-doo-ba-doo-biddy-ba-doo-biddy, shabba-dabba-biddy-lup, shabba-biddy-dabba-dee-da-ba-dee-doo-doo-doo, shoo-doo-biddy-doo-doo-doo.
I can tell you a story if you'd like to know it about tires. We told him one day to, not we, but the code enforcement officer told him not to let old tires sit around front.
Now, I don't want to get rid of my tires. They might come in handy one day. So I thought, hey, I got a brilliant idea. Let's put them in a spot where nobody can see them. Maybe Wilt Chamberlain, maybe Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Anybody shorter won't be able to see these tires.
Well, I came in on a Sunday morning. I was riding around with a policeman, and there's 80 tires on the roof of his house.
He almost swerved into a pole going off the road. He pulls back into the town hall. I go in the next day. He calls me in for a closed-door meeting. He reamed me out so bad. He said, "Get those goddamn tires off the roof, or I'm gonna fine you a record amount each day."
Where'd you put them?
I had to put some in here, some in the shed, and some in storage. See, the whole thing of scavenging is to preserve things from the trash pile. If things can be used again, rather than throw them away, either save them or recycle them. Good find. I got burgers for my dog. Look at this, ground beef for the dog. Excellent find. Look, Bob, for the dogs.
Okay, you want me to hold the fines too?
I just found this about 1 minute ago. I'm going to give it to my 5 hungry dogs. heavy. Heavy's usually good. Something heavy's pretty much good. It's like opening a present Christmas morning. You gotta open up all the gift wrapping on Christmas Day. Oh, look at this. What we have here. We got some kind of a container here. Might be some food from a restaurant. Maybe it'll be full. And guess what? It's very heavy. It's a good sign. We open it up, and oh, we hit the mother lode. It's like finding a big, huge vein of gold. The dogs are gonna love this.
Shabba-dubba-dub-dub-dub-dub-dub-dub-dub-dub-dub-dub-dub. Diddly-ah-dum-dum. Shabba-dubba-dee-ba-da-ba-dubba-dubba-dubba-dee-ya-da-ba-dub. Shoo-ya-doo-dub.
Look at this. Valuable chairs that some person threw away very foolishly. This is pretty good. Oh, this chair is perfect. Look at this. Man, what a great discovery. A perfectly good chair, not a thing wrong with it, and some misguided person threw it away. Look at these very pretty red roses. Red roses for a blue lady, Wayne Newton. They're beginning to wilt. I mean, look them over. They're a little bit wilted. But would a young lady be happy to receive these from a gentleman?
This guy comes in here too.
I know that fella. He's very friendly. Okay, now let's pour this into the bag, Bob. Give me the bread bag.
Jim, it's not gonna fit.
Don't think it'll fit? Put the whole thing in.
Oh, come on.
Not gonna fit?
Jim.
Now the reason I have cut back dramatically on my Winn-Dixie scavenging is two reasons. First of all, a lot of my prudish friends, they told me a guy like myself should not be seen going to a dumpster. It was embarrassing. You see, you wouldn't see Donald Trump with Marla Maples Trump. You wouldn't see somebody like, somebody like Burt Reynolds. You wouldn't see him. These people have plenty of money, and if I'm going to be a nice, normal person in the establishment, I've got to quit going in dumpsters.
What are you looking for?
Just something to do. My wife died, and if I don't do anything, I'm gonna die too. So I better do this. I get something to eat, and keeps you busy. Because I cry too much, and that's no good.
How would you describe yourself?
Different. Happy, healthy, athletic, animal lover, sports lover, a people person, but not the kind of guy who was like, I'm not a routine John Doe type. I don't want to be a John Doe. I want to be different. If the camera's rolling, why isn't the red light on?
And placing bets. For I have learned that what you give is all you get. So give it all you got. I've had my share and drank my fill, and even though I'm satisfied, I'm hungry still to see what's down another road beyond the hills, and do it all again. So here's to life.